I've noticed that like the retirement thing is becoming more popular lately. You have Connor saying he's retired. You have Henry Cejudo saying he's retired. You have Jon Jones saying he's thinking
They're
about
not.
retirement.
Well, Jon Jones didn't retire. We know where Jon Jones is at. Henry Cejudo and Conor McGregor are retired.
You believe that?
You know, and I think everybody's doubting Conor because he did it before. But you know, there was no issues over money. He wasn't trying to, you know, get more money or do any of this type of stuff. He's retired.
I think the reason that people, you know, from my end, why people just don't believe him is because he says that he lost the passion for the sport. But the image that he's projected on social media and in interviews over the years is a guy who's obsessed with the sport, who loves it. It's in his DNA. And I think people are having a hard time coming to terms with the fact that, yeah, maybe he has grown tired of MMA right now, and that's why they think the door's still open.
Well, it's the same thing with Henry Cejudo. I mean, Henry Cejudo, you know, was working his way up the ranks, wanted to achieve all these things. He did it.
Yeah.
You know, he made a bunch of money, and the guy's been competing since he was a kid. And, you know, this is a sport that you have to be all in. Like you said, you have to be obsessed about it. And once that goes away or you start to not feel it, you got to walk away. It's not a sport you can stay in and do half-assed.
Yeah. So speaking of Jon Jones, what does that end up? Do you think? What's your prediction on that?
Oh, that I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, Jon Jones has enough money to retire. He can retire. So, you know, the whole Jon Jones thing has been a roller coaster ride for, you know, many, many years. So
Right.
Nothing surprises me with Jon Jones.
Is it fair to say that the issues between you guys right now, it's not personal, it's just business getting in the way of?
Yeah. No, there's no, they're not even business. Listen, Jon Jones, we've offered, my lawyer offered to have Jon Jones come out and walk Jon Jones through the numbers. And Jon Jones was like, I don't give a fuck what the numbers are.
Yeah.
I don't care. This is what I want, and that's that.
Yeah.
So
You think we ever see him in the UFC octagon again?
I hope so.
Cool.
But that's up to him. You know, if he decides to never fight again, that's up to him.